If the malls are closing, my purpose is gone. But instead of retiring, I'm dedicating my life to doing what everyone else is too pussy to do.
Join Paul Blart on an epic adventure to find the Epstein list.
I'm looking for clues on where the Epstein list might be. You have any leads?
Eh?
For the low price of $69, you can help Paul save the planet. But if you pay $100 for that dumbass deluxe edition, you can play the game as Fred Durst.
It's just one of those days that you can't find the list. Paul Blart is pissed. I just took a shit.
Get ready to have your mind blown to fuck when you play this crazy-ass piece of shit game.
You'll never find my list, Paul.
I'm gonna find this Epstein list, release it to the world, and become a hero.
Paul Blart doesn't give a fuck anymore. He's finding the list, no matter fucking what.
Paul, you're a loser. The list doesn't exist.
Paul Blart Mall Cop and the Secrets of Little St. James, out now for PlayStation 2, rated T for testicles.
From this day forth,
your whole belongs to me.
Welcome everybody to the hashtag #1 non-pedophile gaming podcast. Welcome to Gronking on Dogs.
Just sat down in my chair, brushed the dirt on my hair, took my shoes off, turned the TV on and saw the news reporter. She's so sexy. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. Edging is my passion, it's my dream to last for months. Don't need no compassion, I just need my hand and I hope you understand. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. Cooling is my life. It's hard to live without it. If I don't edge, I will die. Did somebody say toothpick sounded? It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's hard to think when I masturbate. The only thing in my head is the need to coom.
from this day forth,
your whole belongs to me.
Hello everybody, how the fuck we doing? Good to see you all. And yes, once again, all your holes are belong to me. How's everybody?
Real good English.
Thank you very much for being here, you magnificent bastards and beautiful bitches. Oh my gosh. So, yesterday, we talked about everything that was going on with EA being sold to the Saudi Arabians for $55 billion with a B for boobies, that is. Today, we got a slight little update that came out after we finished streaming yesterday, so we're going to go through that. We got some fucking Halo news to go over as well. Look, we got some Resident Evil 9 stuff as well. We got a few things to go over. In fact, you know how I try to find something silly to start the streams off with? I think I found something really fucking good this time because this is just absolutely mind-blowingly retarded. But with all that said, boys and girls, we got John Gray, we got Cream NATO, Moz is on his way here. I don't know if he watched COD Next. I hope he fucking did because I didn't, so he's going to be the only one that can talk about it. But before we go any further, I need all you motherfuckers in the chat to bitch slap that thumbs up button to get it as blue as those Cortana eyes I want staring into my soul as I slowly start to lose consciousness, knowing just how low she thinks of me. And a huge thank you to the channel members. You motherfuckers keep this whole thing operational. We appreciate all so very fucking much. We have John motherfucking Gray. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much. I was looking the wrong way there. I was trying to look to you. Thanks very much for having me on, dude. It's a pleasure.
How's the Resident Evil playthroughs going? Every time I turn it on, you're there going, "Welcome to Resident Evil."
Oh, dude. Dude, I always start off pretty glum because I just have like resting bitch face. But then as I get into it and I have a few drinks, it gets fine. I think I did one of my best shows. I think with Resident Evil 2. I just felt like I was on being funny for like 8 hours straight, at least 9 hours straight.
Yeah, now that you mention it, you do kind of have a resting bitch face.
Well, I thought you were gonna like give him a compliment, but like, yeah, I did see that. That was a really good stream. Like, yeah, no, you are kind of a bitch.
Now that you mention it, now that you fucking mention it, that's someone that has to put effort into having a bitch face. Cream.
I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I can't complain. I will find a reason to complain, but we don't really have to talk about the Saudis that much today, so that makes me a little happy and a little bit of a half chub coming up. So be careful, ladies.
Jeez. Now, sorry, I got to backtrack a little bit here. So, John, just for context, Cream NATO believes that he is being stalked by the Saudi Arabian government.
Really?
Yeah, they keep finding me, dude. Every single time I go on my fucking wrestling podcast to talk about wrestling, gotta talk about the fucking Saudis, okay? They get fucking WrestleMania. This is fucked. And then I come here and I gotta talk about the goddamn Saudis. They're trying to fucking hunt me, dude. And they're not as effective as they were when they helped plan 9/11.
Are they in your chat or something? Are they hounding you?
They're fucking in me. They shrunk humans down and put them in my blood cells.
The Saudi Arabian government is shrinking humans, putting them in my blood cells, guys. Make sure to buy my vitamins.
Did anyone in the chat confirm if the Saudi Arabian government is indeed chasing the Cream NATO? But anyway, let's just go through and say hi to the chat, then let's just hop right into it. First of all, I see Lord Bover, I see Peter, Butcher, Blaviken, hello, Cortana, Blabs, Lethal, be honest, did you watch Morpie's Fortnite feat stream? No, I was asleep at the time, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to catch the if I have time, I'm going to watch the replay. No,
you're going to watch the replay.
I'm going to watch the replay, yeah. Yeah, it is. More Halo news. I'm tired, boss. It do be like that. It do fucking be like that. Lethal, did you go into Morpie's feed again? Haven't had a chance yet. For fuck's sakes, your boy was asleep. What? The first thing, you don't even say hi. The first thing is, hey, Lethal, by any chance, did you get a chance to jack off the Morpie's feet lately? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, to be fair, I told you to suck my dick as soon as I talked to you today, so.
Shut up.
Your
boy Craig with a 5 super chat. Fucking hell. Yo, John. Next time, we should do a top of the stream together. Show off our thick pepperoni nips. So Lethal and don't do that.
No, keep it up. Please keep it up.
Oh, jeez.
You can't handle my thick pepperoni nips. Your cat will come so hard.
And it's like you know those good Italian pizza places where the pepperoni starts to like circle up, you know? It's flat. It starts to really like kind of like someone put a fucking it shaped it into a bowl or some shit. Yeah.
Curved areolas, like pepperoni, actual pepperoni.
So Lethal and all the ladies in the chat can get moist as hell. Well, after that description, I don't think we need to anymore. They went a bit in depth on that one. Oh, fucking hell. Moz never going hungry with his fishing skills. John Graham doesn't fucking know.
Is Moz
side questing? Yeah, he was
Moz side quested his way into getting PC parts to upgrade, right? I'm not joking. He was going to his because he lives in buttfuck nowhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was going fishing and selling the fish to shops so he could get the fucking money to buy for his PC parts. He side quested his way.
Shit. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Good for him.
That's what I keep trying to tell him. He thinks I'm making fun of him, but I'm like, no, that's actually really cool. He side quested his way into getting PC parts.
That is actually.
And me and Moz have decided that when this channel really jumps the shark, which is imminent, we're gonna start up our own channel where we're gonna delete all the content off this channel and just do haunted ghost fishing trips. Where we just fish and we're like, oh my god, I think it's a trout that died in 1837.
Oh wait, so this is ghost fish? The spirit?
Ghost. The
oh my god, what was fish.
That? I heard a blub blub. Shit.
You're doing a Ouija board at 3 a.m. on the boat.
I think that's a mud boat.
Eldar, Gravy, Jade Shadow, jeez, if I missed anyone, I am sorry. Last Toxic Mouth the tour. The great Cream Ali, if it's supposed to say cream, the great Cream Ali demands great heads from Lethal. What the fuck?
I actually did.
Yeah, he fucking hell. Why did you say that? But thank you very much, Last Toxic Now. Can you please change your profile picture? It's kind of creeping me out.
I like it.
As I'm sure you do.
That's
SK
'cause I'm very narcissistic. I like looking at myself.
You do.
It's
You
like,
are a bit of a piece of shit.
Like American Psycho, where he's just looking in the mirror. You know, that's me.
Peeling off the face mask.
No, I was meaning where he's flexing in the middle of
right.
yeah, also that.
Cell Shade, Gal's here. Hello, Gal. Good to see you. Your boy Craig with the $5. All that political talk y'all did last night made me come. Here's some money. You should talk about Grums some more. Get me to bust real good. We didn't even talk about Grums yesterday.
No, we didn't.
We haven't talked about Grums in fucking ages. Anyway, Grums is a piece of shit that's still scamming everyone. All right, there you go. Have I missed anybody? Carl's here. G'day, Carl. Roderick, L-Dub. Got this fucking homosexual. Garth, what up? I just want MCC on PS4 and PS5. I don't think you want it on PS4. But with Halo 5 and Infinite Collection, those last two, never going to happen, unfortunately. Sean, hello, Sean. Did the Saudis kidnap Moz? Maybe Moz is a Saudi.
He lives in a desert.
Pin Down's here.
Women, so
Pin Down's here. Those guys are gay as fuck.
Yeah, I hate Pin Down.
Last Toxic Mal with the $5. Moz should take Gal, Triss, or Mara on a fishing date, land a fish, and land some puss at the same time. Am I right? How about we let the chat decide that one? How about we let them decide that one, hey? Oh, shit. Corpo Cream.
I'm going to be getting a haircut this weekend, guys, so the hair's going to be...
Yeah. That's him.
I'm not going to lie. I'd fuck me.
I fuck me so hard.
I'd fuck me so hard.
Oi, my boy Boss Hog up in here. You little sick fuck. Hello, Boss Hog.
Boss Hog would fuck me too.
Boss Hog's degenerate. And then last Toxic Mail of the two. What does John think of T-Dog? Yeah, what do you think of our Lord and Savior Lady of T-Dog?
Our Lady of T-Dog.
This is one of the lol cows, right? I don't think I've looked this guy up yet.
He's not a lol cow per se, but you know what? We'll just wait for Moz to get here, and then he can tell you all about how great he actually is.
T-Dog's a good guy.
Is he coming in today? Or
Moz?
is he,
he's on his way.
Oh, if he can get out of that black van in the desert the Saudis have him piled up, yeah.
It's like black bag handcuffed to the railing. He's picking his way out of the handcuffs.
It looks like an ISIS beheading video, basically, is where they have him. It's not good.
Lost for words with the membership. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And then we have Gal says, "Log Moz would fail at both fishing and finding holes." Holy shit. I would one up him on both. Does that mean you're gonna? Huh? Yeah. What the fuck? No, you stay away from him.
Did you just expose yourself as a gay?
Yeah, you stay away from him, Gal.
We support your decisions.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, we do try to start with something a little bit silly, and I think I found something a little bit silly. All right, now. I'm just going to throw some words at you, John Graham, and I want you to tell me your honest-to-God reaction to these words I'm saying, okay? Are you ready?
Is it a psychological test, word association? Okay, let's do it.
Street Fighter pay-per-view.
Making video games pay-per-view. Nah, dude. People do that for, like, live-action fights, but, like, for something like video games, it feels like it's in poor taste, yeah.
Wow. You're in for a treat. Because fans have been left speechless as Capcom locks a Street Fighter 6 finals behind a paywall. So if you want to watch the Street Fighter finals, you got to pay for it like it's a boxing match. Jeez, man. Oh, wow. All right. Every now and then, a big publisher will make a seemingly inexcusable decision that leaves onlookers in a state of disbelief. And this latest move from Capcom is right up there among the most baffling. So every year, Capcom hosts the Capcom Cup and its current iteration of Street Fighter. It takes the world's best players from the surrounding Capcom Pro Tour and places them in a tournament bracket. Pretty simple, right? The winner usually walks away with substantial cash prize. Up until now, all of these Capcom Cup finals have been free to watch, streamed live on sites like YouTube and Twitch. Indeed, esport events in general are paid for by sponsorships and advertising deals, with the resulting shows being littered with ads in between matches and a constant product placements, to be expected. However, the upcoming Capcom Cup 12, which takes place in March next year, will be a pay-per-view event. In other words, you'll have to buy a ticket to watch the finals live. Now, virtual tickets can go for 6,000 yen, which is roughly $40 American for a full package. Needless to say that Street Fighter fans are bemused. The overriding sentiment is that locking a fighting game event behind a paywall is incredibly short-sighted. Although the reach of major events like EVO, for example, has expanded over the years, many would argue that fighting games are still far too niche to demand a pay-per-view model. I'm just going to interrupt there and say I think any type of esports event and pay-per-view model can fuck right off, regardless if it's a niche genre or not. So we're left wondering, why would Capcom risk damaging its reputation over something like this? To which I would say, have you seen the shit they've done in the last few years? They're doing a pretty good job of that themselves. Well, it's hard to escape the fact that Street Fighter 6 is massive in Japan. This game seriously struck a chord over there, and it's entirely possible that Capcom simply on a set of monetizing such a surge in popularity and consequences be damned. Numerous big names from the fighting game community, including both professional players and commentators, have spoken out against Capcom's madness. So we got my boy Sad Jam in here. It's hard to justify a PPV experience for people in general, but particularly because in many places in the world, the price would be a tough ask to send. This also kills all co-streams, I would guess, and that's a fucking great point. Crane, now you talk a lot about pay-per-view and pay-per-view models because of pin down and wrestling and all that. What the fuck? Why the fuck? And how the fuck? Just what the fuck?
Yeah, so as somebody who watches a shit ton of wrestling, a shit ton of UFC, and a shit ton of boxing, okay, pay-per-view model is dead. It's been dead for a couple of years. Honestly, since about 2016, I would say 2014. I mean, you really think about it, WWE was the first company to really do away with promoting pay-per-views. UFC is now doing that with their Paramount Plus deal, and boxing, as we saw with the Mike Tyson fight, there was another fight in between that and the Canelo Crawford fight. It's moving away from pay-per-view models. The whole idea that you are going to pay, $50 for one event is becoming antiquated because, to be honest, people can stream the shit illegally. And that's really cut into a lot of these companies' pocketbooks. But $10 for Netflix is not that bad of a deal, especially considering there's a bunch of other stuff with it. So that's why you get like the Canelo Alvarez Crawford fight that was, well viewed because it's easier to use Netflix than to illegally stream. And that's where we're at nowadays. They're basically taking something that was literally the easiest entry, YouTube for free. It was literally the easiest fucking entry point for anything. And they're now adding a layer of complexity to it. It's not going to have the effect that they want. They're going to make less money off of this than if they just crowdfunded or added like a support page, where it's like a donation support page. And from what I know about Street Fighter, they used to actually sell skins in-game for DLC that would help fund the Capcom Cup. And they stopped doing that. And that was a better model because at least you get something out of it. You get like a cool little skin and the money goes towards keeping the event viable. So they've really fucked this up. This is a really, really bad idea. And yeah, getting people to pay like $40 American for this, people aren't going to do that. Like, is there really that many people who are that big of fans of competitive Street Fighter that they're willing to pay enough money to make this viable? I don't think so.
Maybe in Japan, but that's it.
Maybe. But that, again, that's a maybe.
That's a big maybe. What are you thinking, John?
I mean, that's a great point about the pay-per-view. It is an antiquated model. And what immediately stuck out to me is like, why does Capcom or Street Fighter get a pass to do this and not like, esports in general, Counter-Strike, Smash Brothers? Not to say that they should be doing that, but for them to do this on the basis that it's a fighting game in particular, like it's a real fight, even though it all boils down to button input because it's video games, is really fucking retarded to me.
I'm just gonna guess to answer your question. I think it's purely because I think it's more so a test to see if this is going to work in Japan, and then if it does work, because that's their biggest audience, maybe they can expand it to outside of Japan. But good luck with that. But now, just thinking along those lines, let's do that. Let's do a pay-per-view model with League of Legends in Korea and see if that works.
That would actually work because League is the biggest one. With this, I don't think it would work, and I think Evo would maybe work. Evo, I think, would be big enough because you have so much going on. I think it's better off that they try to go get deals for actual television for this. Like, not necessarily television, but streaming. I think that would be a better option. You offer it up, this company will pay you a little bit of money. That helps keep the cost down of the actual event. And on top of that, if you do the skin stuff, you could probably be able to run an event that isn't losing a shit ton of money. You may not make any, but you won't lose a crap ton. And again, this stuff is all PR for Capcom anyways. This is advertising. You're not meant to make money off of advertising. This is all to get people to go and buy more copies of Street Fighter.
Well, they kind of almost touched on what you were saying when they started to do deals with like Kick and all that to get PGL, Counter-Strike on Kick. But I guess we're just going to have to wait and see if this model works. I don't think so. At least just looking at I know Twitter's not real life, but just looking at these responses, everyone's like, you're fucking kidding, right? That's just ridiculous that it costs that much, okay? But if it works in Japan, maybe it'll work in Japan and they'll just keep it in Japan. Maybe.
Yeah. I think that's another really good point, Cream. In the case of video game sports, the game is the product. In the case of live fights, there's no like root product there. Like the fight is the event itself, right? That's the thing you're trying to sell. So it makes more sense to have like some kind of payment model for that. This just seems stupid to me. Yeah, like a cash.
But this could be the start of like a whole new fucking thing. Like, remember, was it last year when there was the Nade Shot versus FaZe Banks 1v1 on original Modern Warfare 2 Rust, and that was just streamed for free? Imagine if they like get ridiculous graphics and set it up like it's fucking Rumble in the Jumble type of fucking event, and then do a pay-per-view for that. So we could be looking at a whole new ecosystem over here.
Are we going to ship Nade Shot out to Zaire? Is that what you're telling me? We're going to send
exactly what I'm telling you.
It comes down to what people pay for, right? I mean, this could be successful despite the any outrage that it generates. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but yeah.
Yep, this could be exactly that, man. And then we have Jade Shadow with the Fire Through Super Chat. Thank you very much. John, for Army and the Chief Audition, who gets the ball bag and who gets the butt plug between Cream and Lethal?
These are the important questions. Thank you, Jade. Thank you for asking. It needed to be asked. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable answering this. I think that scene in The Dark Knight where the Joker throws the pool cue down. He's like, make it fast. I would just throw the ball gag and the butt plug down on the ground. Be like,
and I'd tweet it close.
Make it fast.
So here's what would happen is I'd put the butt plug in Lethal and he'd start crying because he has a sensitive anus. We all know this. And then I would put the ball gag on him and then I would send him outside.
So that means I get the role and I'll be in the Chief and you don't.
No. It means you become the victim.
Nah, you congratulations.
Fine, I'll go make my own RB in the Chief. I'm gonna call it Charby in the Eve, and it's gonna be really bad.
Brilliant title.
It's gonna be Stickman drawings, not even animated. It's gonna be like when somebody draws stick on the paper.
Microsoft Paint.
Nah, worse. I'm using like fucking parchment.
I didn't know Mars was German.
His uncle is.
But he's got a poster.
We're actually
What the
we're
fuck?
actually so back. Ashes of the Bulls. We're actually so back, dude. We're
He's
back
got a
to
poster.
making fun of zombies.
Oh my god, he's put up a Call of Duty Zombies poster.
Garlic got kicked off zombies in 5 rounds because they were scared he was gonna beat it. Dude, we're actually so back. It's actually ridiculous. T-Dog went full schizo. Dude, what a shit event.
You know what? All right, seeing as how Moz is here, let's talk about COD next because Moz, you're the only one here that I think watched any of it. So it was shit. The actual event itself was shit.
It was dog shit. It was one of probably the worst events I've ever seen in my entire existence of living. Remember that time when they were in like the back shed for Modern Warfare 2? That looked fancy compared to where the fuck they were. They just shoved everyone in like this little room and they did like these weird like, oh look, it's fucking dude, it was bad. Yeah. Probably because the stream's fucking dog shit.
Almost 5 hours. Why the fuck is it so long? I haven't seen this either. I don't know what they do.
So I didn't watch any of the Warzone stuff. As soon as the zombie stuff finished, I turned it off. I was like, no.
Was it as bad as the Hitman thing we had to sit through for?
No, it wasn't
Summer
that
Games Fest?
bad.
Yeah,
but
that's
it was really
fun.
funny. So what ended up happening, right, was people were playing multiplayer. No one gives a fuck about BO7 multiplayer. No one. So all the zombie people started playing zombies early. They left their match, started playing zombies early. And so we were even Ruffles, so I had Ruffles up and a bunch of other streamers. And you'd go to all the zombie people and you'd see someone like from Activision tap them on the shoulder. We're not playing zombies yet. You gotta go play multiplayer. It was so fucking funny. It was like one by one, they were all getting taken down, dude. It was so fucking funny. No one gave a fuck. Everyone just was
Whoa, what is that? Sorry, I'm just looking at his setup there. It's way smaller.
Yeah, where it is, right? Like it was so tiny.
Holy shit, it's way smaller.
Yeah, and it was so fucking cramped. And I took a photo of T-Dog. It was so funny. What T-Dog was he was all with the pros, dude, and he was like, God fucking damn it. So you had Scump behind T-Dog. It was fucked. That guy was a fucking shill. Yeah,
like
it was so.
99% of these people are shills.
It was so fucking funny though, because Dalek, I'm not even kidding, he only got to play 5 rounds of zombies before they told him to get off and play Warzone.
Wait, they kicked him off?
They kicked him off, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was actually fucking hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. You did all that chilling, and they only let you play fucking 5 rounds.
A whole year of shilling, and then he got to play 5 rounds before they kicked him off.
Yeah, but everyone else got to play normal.
Oh, well, tell us about it, Moz. What the fuck happened? What happened at this?
Honestly, without T-Dog, there wouldn't have been an event. I'm honestly I'm not even fucking kidding. And most guns were boring as fuck. I went to Scum. I will say there is zombies. Oh fuck! That HUD looks ugly as shit. But you're gonna be able to change the HUD. Thank fuck. But honestly, multiplayer looks like dog shit. I figured multiplayer would look like dog shit. I didn't watch any of the Warzone stuff. I don't give a fuck about Warzone. Warzone is fucking dead. Zombies. There's bits that I like and bits that I hate. So a lot of the Cold War stuff, but the thing is the curse mode, right? So that'll be coming. But yeah, it's literally just more of Black Ops 6 from what I can tell, but just with better maps. I'm hoping. The vehicle is cool as fuck. I will admit that. I think they did a really good job. So here, right here, this is called In the Fog. It's more of like a no man's land. So there is, in the no man's land, there is no rounds, right? So you have to get the fuck out of the no man lands in between the maps. Like, you know, in transit where you'd be traveling in the fog, and once you go to a actual destination, that's when the rounds start like normal. So if you're traveling in, there's no normal rounds until you get to the next area, which I actually really like. And the zombies, they have blue eyes and it turn to dust. And the more you kill, the faster they come. So the longer you're in no man's land, the more just crazy and hectic. Think of if you ever played Moon Area 51, think of it like that, where it's not normal rounds, but every little while, like a noise will happen or something, and it gets crazy and faster. So I actually really like that. The Wonder Weapon looks cool as fuck. Raygun Mark 2 is back. We did see that. The areas looks actually sick as shit. I'm not gonna lie. They definitely added aura to the zombies map. But yeah, the only good thing I can say about the multiplayer is they remembered how to use color and tact. Oh, no, so there's two things. Tactical sprint is gone, and they remembered to use color when making the maps.
Isn't
Everything
that a
else
perk now?
What?
Tac sprint?
I think, but I'll be honest. Without tac sprint, it looked so much better. Like not seeing fuckheads run around as tac sprint actually looked nice.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I am just amazed at how small this fucking building is now. They used to have massive fucking like huge ones.
The last one of these things we saw was the fucking Battlefield one, and that was fucking huge, man. And this is like kind of bitch made compared to it.
They just
the same setup where it's basically just a giant LAN party.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last one, they had like their own stations. Like there was like dividers and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it made a circle.
Yep. They had like a stage in the middle. Yep.
Right.
Oh,
yeah, it was poorly thing, and that actually Ruffles went into that. Like Activision just aren't planning these events out, and yeah, Ruffles was 100% correct. So these events are dog shit.
Well, let's go check on Battlefield, shall we, Moz? I'm sure that's. Oh yeah,
I'm worried.
You know what? I am so sad to see. Don't get me wrong, certified registered Dice hater that pays his yearly subscription because I'm all in on Dice hate. But I have seen over the past month, particularly the past month, these two and their hype for Battlefield just go.
It's the only thing that was keeping me living. I have nothing worth living for now.
So,
anyways,
let's explain. Can you just explain why your hype for Battlefield has fallen off?
I should explain why I had hype, bro. Battlefield, I used to play the OG Battlefield on my computer in kindergarten, man. Like, this is my fucking shit. Pump that in my veins. The leaks about the skin shit really tanked that because I was like, okay, no. So they lied about the whole thing of them, being more realistic. They're just not going to do Beavis and Butthead, but they're going to have like glowing butt plug operator number 3 instead, right? And then also the shit with their clone for Warzone coming out really, really quickly, like within a month of the game dropping. It's too soon. I thought that it was going to drop early next year when the game would die down. You would have Apex do their update, but they're trying to get this out the door too quickly, and they shouldn't have made it in the first place. They should have just focused on making Battlefield 6 a better live service game as opposed to operating 2 live service games.
The amount of work you put into the Battle Royale, you probably could have made like 6 new maps. So we could have had a lot more maps, if not more.
Expanded campaign.
Yeah, like
or both.
We're getting 9 missions for the campaign.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's actually kind of pathetic considering they have a whole studio just dedicated to a campaign. Like, that's actually pathetic as fuck. That campaign team should be ashamed of themselves.
That thing about one more thing. That thing about the skins really surprises me, especially since that recent advertisement that they put out basically.
I said that yesterday.
Through the mud.
Yeah,
but I guess they were just digging at them about celebrity cameos rather than having outrageous skins. But they're still going in that direction.
Apparently, that's stuff that's come out that's leaked. So I don't know if they're actually. They may end up not doing it. We don't know. We'll wait and see. Once we see it, then we'll know. But
Right.
My worry was
in the game, but we just don't know if they're going to sell them, especially after the backlash. They might actually take a lot of those really bad ones out after the backlash. They might just go, fuck it. It's worth losing a little bit of time that we worked on these skins than the backlash that we would receive. So hopefully we bullied them into it, but we don't know yet.
Yeah.
And also we don't know what the fuck's going to happen with the future of this game when EA gets taken over by their new Saudi overlords. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen to a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of like question marks with this game right now, and it's a shame because I really do think that this is the most open things have ever been for a game. Even X Defiant didn't have shit this open for it when it launched.
Just to clarify to John, the leaked skin, which I'm struggling to find an image of now, it was like a Mountain Dew green color glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems counter to how they've been like marketing Battlefield 6. Yeah.
Here's one of them. Let me get the image here. It's like not over the top celebrity, but you go, I wouldn't exactly call that grounded. No,
that's too much. I mean, what the fuck's the point of that? That's like in a tactical military situation. Like you're not gonna put that shit on. Like, and that's what they're trying to do, isn't it? Aesthetically, I thought that's what they were trying to do.
Well, that's what they've been advertising.
Yeah.
This looks like the most like bitch made COD skin too. It looks like something when COD is like, oh, let's tame this down a bit. I think it might be too much if we add, fidget spinners on his asshole, and they put out something like that. Like
what it looks like is the first stage of COD skins used to do before they got over the top. It looks like step one in getting it to that stage. Dude, John's mind is blown. What the fuck?
It reminds me of that Family Guy bit where it's a bunch of soldiers out in the jungle and then Peter Griffin's with him in a clown outfit. And he's just like, you guys are stupid. They're going to be looking for army guys. Like, why the fuck would you dress like that, dude?
Oh my gosh. Right. Anyway, let's go check in on Battlefield 6. So after checking out COD next, Battlefield 6 free Season 1 roadmap revealed. New maps, new modes, and weapons incoming. All right. So here it is here. And look, I hate to say it. I really hate to fucking say it. But that looks like a fucking COD season layout to me. That's how COD does theirs. Like almost exactly the same in terms of the layout, right?
Yeah.
So for a game that's supposed to be taking shots at COD and fuck COD this, fuck COD that, you're looking at this going, that looks like fucking COD to me, man. But
and by the way, one of those maps to point out, the Winter Offensive one, is just it looks like a snow version of one of the maps that's already in the game.
So what are we thinking? You get new modes, new vehicles, new weapons, and all that.
New weapons is cool. New maps, I would hope. But again, one of these maps is literally just a reskin of one of the other ones. Empire State is a map that's going to be in the base game. And Eastwood is the map that is going to be the fucking Warzone clone. We've already seen that in the advertising. So we are getting it within a month of that's confirmation enough for me because they used that map as part of the advertising for the like Warzone clone. And it says that we're getting that November 16th. So yeah, we're getting it within maybe a month of launch, which is not good.
I don't think it is. I think maybe this should give you a bit of relief, actually, because I don't believe that is the Battle Royale map.
Eastwood?
I think it looks very similar.
Yeah, I think Eastwood is the map.
Yeah.
And they're probably because Battlefield's a bigger map. Because
they probably just have a shrunk down version that they're putting in as an in-game map.
Yeah, and this is probably just a preview of just the Battlefield 6, and they're probably doing a little bit different to COD, where COD will the Battle Royale version for Battlefield will probably get its own separate roadmap bullshit maybe they keep it a bit more separate than what COD has been doing.
Yeah. And they're going to shadow. They want to. I think they want to shadow drop the launch of the free-to-play battle royale.
Yeah.
So you think? So just to clarify, you think Eastwood is the map?
I think Eastwood is based off the map. It looks exactly like what they were advertising for it.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be as big, but it will. It's probably parts of that map.
Yeah. Do you know how Modern Warfare 2? You know how Modern Warfare 2 had a lot of maps from their battle royale, but smaller down. That's what's going on with Eastwood right now.
Yeah.
Battlefield 6 Season 1 split into 3 big updates, delivering 2 additional maps, fresh weapons, new game modes, and more. Battlefield 6 just around the corner. Even in its current much improved state, 2042 never felt like a true Battlefield. Battlefield 6 is looking to bring things closer to the series' roots, but truly go to toe with its major rival, Black Ops 7. It will need to constantly keep things fresh in the seasonal content. EA just revealed its plans for Season 1, and while the first season of Black Ops 7 will likely beat it in terms of volume, there's a lot to get excited about. Okay, first, let's get the calendar. Season 1 is not dropping on the Battlefield 6 release date. Instead, it's arriving more than 2 weeks later on October 28th. No, you won't get all of the content in one big lump. That's weird to me. I understand how COD does it, how they do it in 2, but breaking it up into 3 just seems a bit too much to me. Anyway, over the course of the season, the lineup of Battlefield 6 maps will increase by 2. That's already very generous roster of 9 large maps at launch, and Season 1 adding Blackwell Fields and the Rogue Aspects, and Eastwood with the California Resistance Act. A visual update for Empire State will also arrive in the Winter Offensive, giving a New York map a snowy makeover, yada, 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 yada. Away from the map, several new weapons are thrown into the mix. Mini Scout Sniper Rifle looks practically intriguing, yada, 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 yada. Season 1 also brings 2 new game modes, Strike Point and Sabotage, a 4v4 round-based mode with no respawns. Okay. One mode not mentioned in the Season 1 roadmap, however, is the Battle Royale. We know one's coming, and EA has shared a few early details what to expect, but we're still awaiting for a full reveal and confirmation of the release date. Either it's going to be a last-minute surprise, or it's not going to be arriving in Season 1. So I bet based off what that leak was, you think that it is going to be coming in Season 1 and Eastwood's a part of it.
Yeah. So I think it's not even from a leak. Well, there is the leak that it was going to be coming out pretty close, but Eastwood visually looks like the little teaser they had for it that they showed off. It looks like it was in California. It looks like LA in the teaser, and that's what Eastwood is supposed to be. So my theory is that they launch it probably November.
Well, actually,
which then is close enough to those leaks.
Actually, I've just gone back and looked at the original leak.
Mm-hmm.
It says October 28th, which is when this comes out, which is when this...
Yeah. So I think what's going to end up happening is they're actually going to move it back to November 16th, because 28th is where the first part starts, and then 16th you launch that and the map in the multiplayer game at the same time. Although they could launch it 28th. That's not impossible either. I do think we're getting it somewhere around this time, and Eastwood is basically they're taking portions of the map and scaling them down to work within a normal Battlefield map.
Oh, fuck. Well,
yeah, not good.
Not good. Not good.
Why would they want to scale the maps down for Battlefield?
It gives them a...
Are there different game modes where it's like a finite amount of players, relatively?
Well, I mean, the thing is, the Battle Royale map is so large that it still really wouldn't work for Battlefield's like normal game mode. So them scaling it down basically means they get a free map. So they're only going to take like a portion of the Battle Royale map and then put boundaries up and then use that in the multiplayer game as a free map, which is what it looks like they're doing. That way they don't have to spend that gives you basically a free map. Like budget wise, it's smart because you already had to design the map to begin with. So what do? Put some like shipping containers up so no one can get past, and then you're good.
The way I thought of it, because it's Battlefield and it's so inherently large scale, that they would be making maps roughly in uniform scale.
Yeah.
Where they're just designed for a large capacity of players, and then like bots to supplement like whatever amount of players aren't playing, like real people, and then just populate the rest with bots. And then if they're all large scale maps, then you can, I think it's reasonable to me that you can apply the battle royale functionality to any of those, and you just adjust the point at which the play area shrinks and narrows down to. Right.
Yeah, the problem with that is just that battle royale maps are so large because of the way that they shrink down that they weren't able. I don't think they would have been able to do that. But it's not. I don't think Eastwood's going to be smaller than like a normal big Battlefield map, because they do actually have like more COD sized maps in here as well.
Okay.
I think Empire State is one of them that's smaller because they've been kind of basically trying to do everything for shooting. They want to do freaking besides Extraction, which thank God they're not. They want to do a battle royale. They want to be able to do what COD's doing, and then they also want to be able to do what they used to do. And they're trying to do all of that. I'm not saying it's impossible for that to work. I think with the battle royale, it's too much on their plate. But I do think they could have made a real run at COD, basically offering COD-like game modes, and then also offering what Battlefield has to offer. I don't think you necessarily are doing too much when you do that, but when you add, now you're doing what Counter-Strike or Rainbow Six is doing with that strike point. That's the exact same type of game mode, and then on top of that, you're doing Battle Royale. It's too much, too many cooks,
right?
Type of thing.
Yeah, that leak says October 28th, so yay, have fun with multiplayer while you can before they completely fucking abandon it. And then
and you're gonna have fun with us, Lethal. We're gonna fucking play. There you are.
I'm not.
There you are.
But look, listen. I got my cool monster skin.
Yeah.
I got a 4-hour shit campaign. I've got a battle royale coming around the corner. Dude, COD is actually back. It's just in the form of Battlefield.
And it's also shit.
We're actually so back.
It's like COD, but you can drive a tank. That's better COD.
Dude, no, we're actually so back because COD's shit, Battlefield's shit, and we got a shit fucking Halo news. Like, come on. All three shit. We're actually so bad. We're back in 2013 again, dude. The end of the Dynasty era, the end of Halo, fucking Battlefield just ended because of Hardline. Dude, we're actually so back in 2013.
Me and Moz are gonna have fun playing Battlefield for like 2 weeks. It's gonna be great.
2013, dude. We're actually so back.
Gangnam Style is being played on Lethal's iPod Nano, so it's happening.
Now we just need Advanced Warfare 2, then we're truly in the 2014-2013.
We need more Kevin Spacey, really.
Come on. We're really back to the start of the golden era. 2013, 14, 15. Come on, dude.
Yep.
We're
Start of the golden era.
Like the end of Battlefield, the end of Halo, the end of COD. It all happened.
Just wait, we're gonna get Black Ops 4 2.
We're getting, from the looks of things, we're getting it was BO7.
Last toxic mail of the tour. It's for you, Moz.
No, Boss Hog! Broncos on T-Dog poster, Moz! Fuck you! That's why I got that wall there on. Fuck it. I need to post
Point at it.
And I think it's gotta be the one where Scump's behind him. I think I gotta get it. I have to get it.
Do you have the image?
I only sent it to you.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I did on Instagram.
You could find someone to make it into a poster.
I think I gotta.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my god!
I feel like now that you have that one poster there, you got to fill it up with more posters.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
that's
the poster. That's a poster right there. Yeah.
You can't really see him on the phone, but Scump's behind him, dude. It's crazy.
He's being a freak, dude. Scump's a freak.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
I don't trust that man. He scares me.
Yeah,
it's not good.
Can't say I blame you. And then we have Master Grunt 15. It's for you, Cream.
Oop County Sheriff's deputy here jumping in.
This is one of my viewers. This is a running joke with him. Yeah,
Oh,
he always
thank you very
references Far Cry 5. Yeah,
The greatest Far Cry game, besides Far Cry 6.
Why do you hate yourself?
Because I do.
Before you got here, Moz, I was explaining to John how you side quested your way into your new PC.
I did.
dude, that's badass. I heard about it. That's good for you, man.
I also bought a poster.
I see. I see.
John Graham wants to be on our Ghost Fish show. Well,
do you want to explain to John what you do?
The Coat Bros, we're going fucking ghost hunting. John,
I'm coping for Battlefield. Moz is coping for Black Ops. You're coping for James Bond.
There's no cope for BO7. We're actually back.
Lethal's coping for a woman who will actually love him. We're all coping here.
We've never been. No, dude, we're all dog shit. These two motherfuckers, they gotta put up with fucking dog shit remakes of Halo. You got Battlefield, Call of Duty, and I just got fucking Call of Duty. We're actually so back, dude. Dog shit all around. 2013 never been more back than ever before.
Okay, I need to join the Coat Bros. I'll say something pretty copium. Oh, Gears of War Reloaded is not that bad. I'm in Coat Bros.
Oh, we actually are in 2013 because isn't 2012 or 13 is when they released
the
Gears
Judgment?
of War Judgment. That's when Gears died.
The only good thing that happened in 2013 was fucking GTA 5.
We got GTA 6 next year. Oh my fuck! It's actually 2013. It's actually 2013. We're so, but we've never been more bad. This is a sign that GTA 6 is gonna be so good, dude. Holy God!
Can you explain to John about your side questing? He's been patiently waiting to hear about your side questing.
My side questing. Look, listen, buddy. You know, sometimes you go up to a servo and you get lucky and they ask, I need some worms. And I'm like, what? And they go,
very sick, so I have worms.
And I go, what, cunt? And he goes, see that little fridge over there? There's usually buckets and like you get these little tins, right, of worms and shit. And you can sell them to fishermen. You got to fill them up with dirt. And he was like, yeah, I'm all fucking out. And my supplier's not fucking around. And I went, oh, I'll get you some worms and yabbies and little fish. And that's what I did. So I went to every servo, gave them mad fucking bait, and now I got the pre-order. The Vault.
Do you want to explain how you got the bait to give to them, though, Moz? You kind of skipped the whole part.
I had to go to this little dog shit fucking worm spot that I know, right? Little pond. There's a big rock. I lifted that bitch up. I just had to fucking dig some worms out of the fucking ground, put that bad bitch in these little tinnies things, and fucking bitch.
Dude, that's honestly so fucking sick. I love
and you
that.
know, one Call of Duty Vault Edition later, and I hate life again.
That's nice.
I'm probably gonna have more fun digging worms and playing COD.
So Moz does have worms, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that Moz had ringworm for about 3 years here now, and he does.
In real life Minecraft, yeah, I did.
Wait, here we go. Cream, can you please read lists?
Sure thing. We invite you to an investor chat with the participation of the president of Bloober Team, Purity Babanino, and Vice President Carolina Nowak, which will take place on September 30th at 11 a.m. The topic of this meeting will be a summary of the first half of 2025, the release of Chronos, the New Dawn, as well as the company's plans for the future. Bloober Team is a Krakow-based game studio listed on the Warsaw Stock Exchange, specializing in the creation of multi-meaning horror titles. The company's award-winning portfolio includes such products as the Layers of Fear series, Blair Witch, Observer, System Redux, and The Medium. An important milestone for the studio was the remake of the iconic horror game Silent Hill 2, created in cooperation with the Japanese publisher Konami. which opens a new portfolio of the company's games. In September 2025, Bloober Team released its latest game of its own brand, Chronos: The New Dawn, a survival horror game with a sci-fi atmosphere. In the first 3 days of its launch, the company reported that it sold more than 200,000 digital copies across all platforms. That's a pretty good amount.
Now, it gets even better though, because further down, basically Silent Hill 1 remake is in full development now.
Let's go. That's good. That's the only. Honestly, I think it's going to be top tier. I don't know why they didn't do number 1 first, but I'm looking forward to it. Number 2 was
pretty good
tier.
from what everyone I heard who played it fucking loves Silent Hill 2. I still haven't played it. I still want to play it. Man, no, I'm excited. And people really like Chronos as well this year. Team Bloober's had like a pretty good run of it the last little bit, so I'm excited to see what they're doing. Yeah,
I've played a little bit of Chronos. I'm liking it so far. I think it's good. And in the case of Silent Hill 1, I think it's even more warranted for a remake than Silent Hill 2 because of the technical limitations of the first game. You know, because you go back to Silent Hill 1, it's pretty. It's not bad, but it's dated. Like you look at it, and it's just the visuals are pretty rough. Yeah.
You know what game? Off topic, sort of, but you know what game I recently replayed a bit? I'm like, holy fuck, this is dated. Mass Effect 1. I've not played Mass Effect 1 in so long. Like, this is fucking dated, man. Like, it looks fine. Like visually, it looks fine as far as I'm concerned. I'm pretty easy with graphics. But actually playing it, I'm like, this is stiff, this is janky, this is rough. You're like ADS and it just won't ADS. It won't like look down the sight, and taking cover can be tricky as well.
You're gonna notice a big improvement. Like there's such a big jump from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2. When I played through them, it's fucking massive.
Particularly in combat, I think. The combat was worked on a lot for the second one. The first one's very clunky, and then the Mako stuff. I think that's what it's called. The vehicle.
Yeah, the Mako is terrible. The ship as well. It just you're not waiting around as much. There's a lot less bullshit on the ship. I mean, there's more to do on the ship, but there's less like loading screens and type of shit. So.
Oh man. Yeah, I was playing the 360 version. I'm like, God damn, this is rough. This is rough, man. Master Grunt 15. It's for you, John.
John has assembled the A team of fine streamers. That's true.
Oh, do I get to do blackface now?
Nah, this is Mr. T right here.
Oh, okay. Maz gets to. I have super for you, Maz.
Can you say, I pity the fool?
I pity the fool.
What the hell? So John's got the cigar. He's black. What the fuck does that make us? Who are the other? No one remembers the other two members of the A team.
Don't worry about it.
I can't even remember. Yeah,
this is like some French cunt and like some other cunt, and that's.
They remember the A team. That's all. That's all that matters.
The A team. You can only remember two people on it.
They remember the A team.
So. Going back to yesterday, we talked about the Saudis buying BioWare, EA and fucking $55 billion, which is a lot of fucking money, right? And then after we finished streaming, about an hour later, this came out, so I figured we might as well quickly touch on it. BioWare staff are worried about the studio's future. On Monday, it was announced that EA is being sold to a group of investors, including it's Saudi Arabian. All right, the deal is roughly $55 billion and includes $20 billion in debt to be taken on by EA from JP Morgan Chase, with the company going private, with the deal taking out the new debt. It has once again seen many under the EA umbrella start to worry about what it means for the future. From studios to in-development games, how aggressive will the changes be in order to pay off the debt? One studio especially worried about its future is BioWare. I can't imagine why BioWare of all fucking studios would be worried about their future. Wonder what has happened to them recently. So in January, the Edmonton-based studio saw a number of staff let go after Dragon Age and Veilguard failed to meet expectations set by EA. Anyway, at a time, a number of employees spoke about the fear another wave of layoffs. While that hasn't happened, many have continued to work with a feeling that any day could be the last day of BioWare as they know it. Fast forward to today, and that feeling has grown tenfold. Multiple sources told the company have spoken under the condition of anonymity about their feelings over the last 24 hours. Of those who spoke, most believe that BioWare will be one of the first studios to see more cuts when the new group takes over. Look, I think they have a lot of reasons to be concerned for their future, and I would not be surprised if they are, in fact, one of the first studios to start getting some mass layoffs. Now, from a selfish perspective, I really hope nothing happens to BioWare for a few months and then go fucking nuts, because it's something I've been working on with Skirmitor, and I just don't want anything to happen to BioWare, so we have to rewrite shit. But yeah. So from a selfish perspective, I hope BioWare just stays still for a few months. But realistically, yeah, I think they're cooked.
Yeah.
You agree, Cream?
Yeah, the only reason I could see them not all of a sudden just like really going crazy and possibly even just fully shutting down the studio, I could see that happening with BioWare, or trying to sell it, is Mass Effect, because they are working on another Mass Effect game. Everybody loves Mass Effect. There may be a reason to be like, hey, let's see if this game works. We'll keep this going. If this game doesn't work, it's the end of the line. And I could see even management coming down and saying that, like, this is your last opportunity. Don't fuck it up. And that's what I think is probably going to happen. But some cuts, yeah, I think there are going to be a few cuts. There's always cuts when a company is taken over. But with BioWare, they've cut a significant amount of people in the last couple of years. Especially, we even had cuts this year. So how many more cuts until it's just the point where you shut the whole studio down? I don't know. I won't be happy when they shut BioWare down, though. That's still going to be sad. And I think that inevitably is what's going to happen. I don't have faith that another Mass Effect game will work. And I think BioWare will end up being shuttered and shut down. It'll be sad, you know? A lot of great games came out of BioWare before all the dog shit ones. So it's still sad to see the studio in this state, but it's not working. Whatever the hell's going on at BioWare nowadays, it's not working.
How are you feeling about the whole buyout that's happening, John? The Saudi Arabian buyout.
I remember someone brought it up on my stream, and I didn't really know what to make of it. Because, like, when it comes to the financial side of gaming, I feel really stupid and out of my depth. I don't really have the mind to sort of, like, I can't really wrap my head around all that stuff. So I don't know where things are going to go forward now, but I know that, you know, I was a fan of BioWare. They made a game called MDK2, which I always really liked. I think I don't know if they did the first MDK. I think it was just the second one. And then, you know, I think the last thing I really liked from them is Mass Effect 3. And then I know they did Baldur's Gate, but I was never really into that. And I know they fell face first with Veilguard, Dragon Age Veilguard. I never got into Dragon Age either. But I think there's some real talent there that's probably still there. And I think they just got caught up in the whole like DEI stuff, particularly with Veilguard. And I don't know what, like, if they're gonna, if they do end up laying off a bunch of staff, are they gonna, who exactly they're gonna lay off, or if they're just gonna, I don't think it's a smart decision to dissolve the studio entirely. I don't know if were they behind Mass Effect Andromeda, or was that a different studio?
Oh, that was BioWare.
Oh, it was BioWare?
And they also had Dragon Age Inquisition.
Right.
And then they also had Anthem.
I played Andromeda to like laugh at it, basically, because it was just it was really rough.
Oh, it's rough.
I hope they can, what will happen is that they find the raw talent that's there and they bring them up to the top, and then they have them making the creative decisions and they just let them do their thing. But that's a pretty ideal outcome, I think.
So before we move on to the Halo stuff, I have one last thing. All right, and then we'll do Halo. And this one specifically.
Boy, Moz, what did you think? You didn't even ask Moz what he thought, you son of a bitch.
Well, I spoke with him yesterday. He was on the stream yesterday.
I want to ask him what he thinks about BioWare, though.
Fuck.
Moss, what do you think? There you go.
See, is it that hard, Lethal? You piece of shit.
Don't worry, I got something for Moz. He's about to fucking get angry.
Ooh.
Capcom says that Resident Evil 9 is almost an upgrade of Resident Evil 2 horror, but the devs honestly aren't even sure what's scary
I did see
anymore.
this. I thought this was fucking a lie because I'm like, how do you know? What do you mean you don't know it's scary? Well, what do you mean you don't understand scary? Scary. You can't. What does that
You're either
mean?
scared or you're not.
Yeah, if you're working on Resident Evil and you don't know what scary is, you should probably be fucking fired and shouldn't be able to pay your fucking bills. Like, what the fuck?
I have a
John
bit of
Graham's eyes just went this fucking big.
I have a bit of a different take here because, like, when I'm writing scripts, for example, like doing Arby and the Chief for so long, I can work on a video for so long or a script where I start losing a sense of like, I don't even know if this is fucking funny anymore. Like, are people going to like this? I think if you're so caught up in a project, you do eventually get a sense of tunnel vision where you lose a sense of how audiences might react to your product. What I try to do, like, is like when I don't mean to go off on a tangent here, but when I'm writing scripts, like I try my best to make myself laugh, right? And then the hope is like other people will enjoy it. And then like I'm going over the script, rewriting it so many times, and then in editing, I'm going over the edit so many times. Eventually, I stop laughing. I stop finding the things funny, and then I get paranoid. And it's just like, oh fuck, is this even like? Is this going to be like bullshit? Is this going to be garbage when I put it out? And then it's just like, I've done it so many times now that I've recognized that as symptomatic of the creative process. And I just have faith in like, I made myself laugh initially with this. I'm tired of it now, but if I put it out, people will probably like it. I feel like that's kind of what's going on here, where they've just done so many games and they've probably been working on Resident Evil 9 for X amount of time. And they're just like, they play tested it. They play tested the fuck out of it. They tested every kind of like all the different hiding spaces, and here's the monster spawn points. And if I do this, the monster's going to come out, and there he is, or there she is, or whatever, the big witch monster, whatever the fuck, right? And they've just like encountered and played with the monster from every different angle. I can understand them losing the sense of like, this isn't even fucking scary anymore. Are people going to find this scary? I feel like they're just commenting on that. That's my take on it.
Well, let me push back on that a little bit.
Okay.
I think there's a big difference there is you're writing Arby and the Chief by yourself.
Yeah.
So you are 100% absorbed into it. You can't go up to someone and say, hey, read this. Is this funny? Right.
And
whereas this is a full fucking team. You can be like, is this spooky? We got people that we can kind of ask, and hey, let's go ask the Monster Hunter people if they think this is spooky, if we really want an outsider perspective.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point. I agree. Yeah. Yeah.
What was your bitch ass gonna say, Moz? You sack of shit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they have a fucking team.
Yeah.
It just sounds like these motherfuckers need to touch on the grass. Wake the fuck up. Either it's scary or it's not. You shouldn't. This is why I keep saying about the gaming industry. There's some dumb motherfuckers that should just shut the fuck up, because I'm willing to bet it's just one dumb fuck, right? That's a bit like, oh, I don't know, maybe it is what John's saying. There's just one dumb fuck who's just a bit unsure, and now he's making the whole team look fucking incompetent. And it's like, dude, you shouldn't be saying this leading into a Resident Evil game. You know what this should be? After Resident Evil 9 comes out, and you go, oh, we were actually a bit worried that it was not scary. We were a bit like, oh fuck, because we had played it so much, we had developed it for so long, right? This is a story that I think should be a late, like after it's out type of story, because I would be like, oh okay, sure, but leading into it as well, I think it's just bad press for no reason. Like, it could. I don't know. I'm starting to think Silent Hill does it on purpose as well. And I think a lot of other horror games are starting to do it on purpose, where they try and make it look shit before it comes out, like a really lot of bad news. So when it does come out like good, more people are more hyped about it. I'm actually starting to think
the expectations.
I'm starting, because it's happening so much, especially with the horror genre. It's happening way too much now. It's like, okay, you motherfuckers are something. I think a lot of you are doing it on purpose now. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually something done on purpose to lower the expectations. So when it does drop, and when we do see Leon, when we do see how fucking scary it is and how fucking thing it is, because you go into like the thing that makes a Resident Evil scary, not scary, sorry, for a lot of people is going into it knowing it's going to be scary. So if you can try and trick your audience into thinking that it's not going to be that scary, and then fucking boom, they gotcha, then you are extra scared, and it's like fucking, it's awesome. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually a bit of a, hey, let's try and trick these fucking dumb cunts.
Maybe, yeah.
I lied. There's one more thing before we get on to the Halo stuff.
He just doesn't want to talk about Halo. He's sad.
Nah, Moz, I got something. This is for you.
COVID.
I'm gonna read something out to you, Moz. Shut your fucking mouth and play Warzone, you filthy zombie monkey.
No, honestly, the funny thing is they did it to him with Black Ops 6. I forgot they did it to him on Black Ops 6. History repeats itself. Dude, Ruffles was actually so right in his video. If you haven't watched his latest video on why he didn't go to COD Next, just go watch it, bro. It actually.
So just to clarify, this is a very, very, very prominent Call of Duty zombie YouTuber being told by an Activision employee to stop playing zombies and to go play Warzone.
Yeah, he didn't get to play, right? He got to round 5 and they was worried. And by the way, everyone else got way higher rounds, round 30, round 40. And yeah.
Why'd they kick him off at round 5? Everyone else got to play at around 30.
Because it's Dalek and they did it to him last year. And I think because there was a couple of people eyeing Noah. What Ruffles actually said is so fucking true. The whole
yesterday, I'll bring it up. Yesterday, Mr. Ruffle Waffles put out a video and just absolutely shredded COD Next before COD Next even happened. He talked about how he's been blacklisted and now they're starting to work together again, and why he told them to pretty much politely told them to get fucked, and then he's not going to go to COD Next.
Yeah, and he said like, there was times with the Activision people that he just felt uncomfortable, like they were trying to push him into something, and like, hey, watch out, don't let him say something really bad or something like that. And from watching the zombie YouTubers, now I can't really speak too much on the multiplayer side of it, but after switching between the zombie guys, that definitely happens. You could see that some of them now, Noah's not going to talk about it. Dalek's definitely not going to talk about it, unlike Ruffles, because they're very heavily shields. And yeah, you can definitely tell that they looked uncomfortable with some of the Activision people walking past them. They walked past them just like multiple times, just making sure they wouldn't do anything. It's weird.
Wait, hold on a second. Activision employees were around making people uncomfortable and forcing them to do things they didn't want to do? That's such a shock. Activision, specifically Blizzard, I feel like they would never do anything like that.
I'm just gonna read this sentence out to Craig.
I'm just thinking of that movie Casino, where like Robert De Niro's walking around and he sees someone doing something he doesn't like. He's like, get a guy over there, fucking take.
They had Don Rickles be the fucking.
yeah.
Cream, shut your fucking mouth and play Warzone, you filthy zombie monkey.
You have to play Warzone now.
That's wild, bro. That's
it's even funny because when they went to Warzone, it dropped by 5K on both Twitch and YouTube. They lost 5K viewers.
So I'm curious.
Fuck.
Like, so I guess if he had the ability to, like, I assume if they didn't want people to play zombies, that they wouldn't even have that mode in that build that they're playing, right?
So this is the thing. So they were meant to be playing zombies, but it was just Dalek who got kicked off. I don't know why specifically Dalek. Probably because he's very good. He's one of the best. As much as I fucking shit on him for fucking everything, one of the best Easter egg hunters ever. Like, hands down. There's a reason why, even though he's a fucking massive shill, people still tune in. He has gotten world's first multiple times. You know, he is a good Easter egg hunter, right? And this is even before he started chilling, so he doesn't. yeah, like he is fucking good at that. And so I think they were worried that he was gonna find shit because what they do at these events, and they did is they cut most of the map off and they turned the Easter eggs off. But the thing is, maybe they were probably worried maybe some Easter eggs were still turned on or something, right? So they were like, oh god, we got to get this guy fucking off because he might fucking find something, and then the Easter egg hunt's fucked. Like he might just get a massive head start or something, right? So that's what I'm assuming. But yeah, it was just weird because some people, it's so funny because during it, dude, I'm not even shitting you, it's so fucking funny. Multiple, and I mean multiple people just got off multiplayer, started playing zombies before it was too early, like way too early, and you just see them, like you go to all these different streams, and then you see the same guy. If they got one guy to do it or something, because there's always the same guy just tapping him on the shoulder. It's not zombies time yet, bro. They're kicking him off, bro. It's not zombies time, bro. Like they just went around the same guy. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
The way he's holding him there in that photograph does seem a bit passive aggressive.
He could have snapped Dalek's fucking neck, bro. Like,
it's like that scene in The Sopranos where like Tony goes up to Junior's guy. He's like, "You find a cure for fuckface Irish yet?" How you doing? You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah. Fuck you.
Can you in a Tony Soprano voice please say, "Get the fuck off zombies and play Warzone, you fucking zombie monkey"?
Hey, get the fuck off zombies and play
what was it? Warzone?
Yeah, gotta play Warzone, you fucking zombie monkey. All right.
That's actually Tony talking to the priest that Karm was trying to fuck.
Oh man, you know when you're just doom scrolling? So I like to doom scroll through Instagram because the reels are pretty fucking racist and anti-Semitic over there, so they're pretty funny, right?
And you're old,
and I found fucking
and
Tony
you're
Soprano.
racist in it.
I found Tony Soprano on the phone to Chris, and it was just one dude doing both characters' voices, and it was fucking perfect. And the whole phone call was about how to fucking beat Radahn in Elden Ring. They're like, "Chris, I need you to come over and help me beat Radahn." It was fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Tone.
Monster Arams with a $2 super chat. Oi, Moz! Shut up and have some Fanta and eat some shit.
You're a fucking faggot.
Thank you very much, Monster Arams.
Who, Tom Cruise or Down Syndrome you?
Yes.
All of it.
Last Toxic Now of a tour. Can we please get this from Tony Soprano again?
Hey, you gotta play Warzone, boys. You're meant to autistic midget fuck.
Oh!
Whoa!
What am I hearing here? What am I hearing here?
That's the worst fate than death.
All right, and I'll do it as Vegeta, and then you do it from the Baja.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to go first or me?
Mm.
All right. Who am I doing? Vegeta. Play Warzone, Moz, you munted autistic midget fuck.
That's good.
That's pretty good. That's good.
Moz is fucking getting upset. We're breaking it down.
He's turning red. He's starting to date a white tomato fucking maxing right now, dude. Holy shit.
Play Warzone, Maz, you munted autistic fuck. I hate
Midget
you and
fuck.
I hate Hulk Hogan.
It's midget fuck. From the
Midget
top.
fuck. Anyways, I was in
Fucking
Predator.
damaged cunt. All right, anyway, that's Moz, are you okay? You look upset.
Playing Warzone's a worse fate than death. Fuck that. It's just Liberty
boy.
Balls. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You
Oh,
like Liberty
jeez.
Ball.
Don't worry, it gets worse. A deep dive on the future of Halo will be held next month. Now, we already knew this, but we're going to be getting a teaser video for the future of Halo, and it's going to be shown at next month's HCS, which, for whatever reason, they've cut support from HCS, even though it seemed to be the only fucking thing that was doing well for them, all right? But we did get a big leak on some details, and it's nothing we didn't already know, but it's just more confirmation of what we can expect to see at this deep dive next month. So a new leak reveals details on the Combat Evolved remake. It's going to be a hybrid engine of Unreal 5 and Blam, and it's going to have a sprint mechanic, and it's going to have glamour as well. So
we were joking a couple weeks ago about fucking Borderlands 2. We said, why have 2 DRMs when you use 2 engines? And now we got fucking Halo using 2 engines.
I made that joke. I said I was gonna make a game, Unreal and fucking
Unity. You're gonna throw them together?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Feature sprint, reworked mission, and is being developed with help from another studio. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a glass half full and say help from another studio. That's not a bad thing. That's actually not a bad thing in this situation.
I thought it was all together because it's Halo Studios now. I thought they were all together. What the fuck's What do you mean you're gonna bring in another studio? You have Halo Studios, which was meant to be a big thing.
Since it's even called Halo Studios, the idea of just bringing in another studio to help.
Dude, that's fucked.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Isn't it?
I'm gonna say it. As much as COD is fucking dog shit, at least I'm not a fucking big Halo dude. Holy.
Oh yeah, this hurts. This hurts. Now it's my turn to be a cope, bro. All right. I absolutely despise this part here. I fucking this part actually makes me angry.
Missions, dude.
However, if I am going to get my copium on, and they're not going to do this, but if I am going to get my copium on, you take the book, which is called The Flood, which is a retelling of Combat Evolved, but in more depth, and you rework some of the book into the game. Absolutely not going to fucking happen. No fucking chance that that's going to happen. But if they did that, I'd be like, okay, fine. But that's not going to fucking happen. This is going to be its complete own thing. I know there's still the rumor. Well, it's not even really a rumor. It's more just people joking online that it's going to be Silver Timeline type of shit. But no, it can't be because of the helmet that he has on in the fucking screenshot. Yeah, you don't see his face. And the last thing you saw of Johnny Cheeks was the helmet was smashed and you could see his face.
Dude,
Yeah.
Imagine if the next reveal, you hear his voice and then he takes off his fucking helmet, bro.
Oh, that would be so bad.
So you see him, it's like a extra backstory, but for the TV series.
That's right. The whole game could hypothetically take place before. No, it can't because it's a completely different armor.
No, but here's the thing. This is the
That
thing.
doesn't
I
matter.
always thought Master Chief was gay, and the only way to make him good is to have Master Chief be played by the legendary comedian Bobcat Goldthwait. And I think that this is the time that we do it now. I don't even know if Bobcat Goldthwait is alive or if he's dead or if he's drunk. I don't know, but we can find him.
But on a man, it's not gonna be. They're not gonna rework any of the book stuff into this game. This is going to be a complete remake. This is going to be its own thing. It's not going to be a Silver Timeline. It's going to be its own separate thing. It's going to be on PlayStation 5. The question is, though, are they going to start doing a Halo 2? Are they going to do a Halo 2 remake? Are they going to do their own fucking separate timeline, universe with this? That's a whole other fucking question.
If they reset it, that technically means Chief's ending is infinite.
Yeah, which isn't an ending.
No.
That's fucked.
It's not even an ending at all.
That's insane.
Infinite is technically the ending to Halo if they reset it.
Yeah, but that means just going off Infinite, Infinite was supposed to have a whole bunch of campaign DLC, and without getting too autistically detailed, Infinite, it does set up a lot of future stories to happen, whether they're good or bad is a whole other fucking thing. But there is the Endless and what's going on Zeta Halo. Atriox is still alive. There's Mendicant and Bias. There's a whole lot fucking going on there. So there's a million unanswered questions there. So if you just cut it there, you go, well, what the fuck? That's not an ending. That's not an ending. at all, right?
Yeah.
But however, if this is a completely rebooted thing in its own timeline, how the fuck are we going to get from this rebooted timeline to Halo Infinite so Halo Infinite can continue its stories? Because if this is a rebooted timeline, that would mean that Halo 2 has to be different, which would mean Halo 3, blah, 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 blah.
Are they going to have two different Halo series running? They're going to have the remakes that are this new timeline, along with the old dog shit timeline that's been ruined. Are they going to have that going on, where you basically have two parallel fucking universes of Halo, which is autistic and doesn't fucking work?
A bit like Resident Evil in a sense, right? Where you have the remake team
Kinda.
and then the mainline team. Yeah.
Yeah, except for some of those
in a
games
way.
are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas with this, I don't even know if the remake will be that good. I mean, it's based off a good game, so I mean, there's that at least, but who knows? They could fuck it up pretty easily.
I think reworked missions can mean a great number of things, but I certainly don't have high hopes for this at all. I mean, I'm waiting to see what they show at this event. Like, it just all hinges on that. Let's see what you got.
Best case scenario, it either means reworking stuff from the book into it, or hey, back in the day, the original Xbox was not powerful enough to do all these ideas we wanted to do, right? That's best case scenario.
Right.
But we all know that's not what it's going to be.
No.
Yeah.
Imagine some of that will be like level design changes, like the library, which they've already talked about. I think they're restructuring levels like that to make it more fun. But I mean, how they go about that is anybody's guess.
That is so fucking stupid.
I liked the library when I played it. I thought it was fun. It was fucking grindy as fuck. It's pain, but I enjoyed it.
But here's the thing about that, like, Cream, is it's kind of supposed to be, because it's the introduction of the Flood.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be a bit like, oh, this is fucking doing my head in.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was getting when I played through Combat Evolved. I'm like, oh fuck! And when you get to that part of the game, man, it's like you can feel that everything, you're past the halfway point. Then things are starting to really ramp up. It fits well with it. So if you go and try to change too much about it, then you lose what made the first game special.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. There is sort of a repetitive insanity to it that is sort of the point. And adjusting to that to make it more fun, it might lose its initial effect.
And adding sprint, fuck off, dude.
Yeah, it's a bit fucked.
That is so stupid. And there's this
You're going to have to make things so big for sprint to be worth it.
Well, there's this weird fucking... Look, I recently replayed Halo 3, and you do not have sprint in that game, and yet you move just as fast as when you sprint in other Halo games. So you don't need sprint. Sprint, it's redundant. You're actually slower without it.
Right.
So you don't even fucking need it. It's just a weird way to compromise actually slowing down everything.
Yeah.
Well...
And these Spartans are supposed to have insane amounts of stamina, right? So, I mean, the idea, I think, always was, if you're pushing the analog stick all the way, you are just running. That's basically your sprint, right? And you never run out of energy. You just keep going at that speed.
And that's why you get so far ahead of, like, UNSC Marines and ODSTs and shit like that. It's because you're full pelt down.
Right,
just way faster than them.
Yeah.
Right? That's why you jump higher and shit like that as well. But hey, we'll see you in a month, HCS, and we'll see what happens there. And then me and John,
Halo next, baby.
Cry. Halo next.
Yeah.
Halo next.
The engine stuff makes me nervous because, like, I mean, in the case of the anniversary editions where you can switch graphical modes, that in that case it makes sense to have two engines running simultaneously. You can switch between the classic engine and basically the same underlying Blam engine, but then you have like the graphical engine running on top of that to make everything look prettier or different. Or, well, in the case of Halo 1 anniversary, people didn't like that new aesthetic, but at least you understand why there's two engines running. But here it seemed like there was an opportunity to clean things up. And I mean, I feel kind of torn about it because if you're going to remake Halo 1, you want it to feel like the original game, right? So maybe that involves taking the way the original engine worked. But I wonder if it was the right answer to blend the original engine with the new engine instead of making sort of one engine that does everything that you want it to do. Because I remember hearing, I can't remember who it was from. It might have been like it probably was from a prior Bungie employee talking I can't remember if it was on X or something, but they were talking about how the Blam engine was already in itself a sort of Frankenstein monster of like elements where like as early as the game Myth that they were developing. Because in Halo's development, it was originally designed as like a real-time strategy game, but it turned into a first-person shooter game across the course of development. But there are elements of a real-time strategy game that intention has sort of carried over into the engine, and I'm wondering like how much of that residual stuff in the Blam engine is making it into this merge with Unreal, and then you're putting on a new engine on it on top of the fact that it's kind of a mess already. It's like
it starts to become the engine equivalent of the fucking baby from Eraserhead. Just like this disgusting, sad blob of a fucking human.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about it. Yeah. We'll see.
We're actually so back though. That's crazy.
We are so back.
Are we?
Halo was pretty
back.
shit in 2013, guys.
It's
like
my favorite
we're
year
back.
ever. 2013. We're back.
It only took us, 12 years?
Halo shit, Battlefield
We're
shit,
back.
COD shit. 2013. I've never loved you more than ever before.
All right, so this is a question for everyone. Which of the following franchises is most down bad? Halo, Gears of War, Battlefield, Call of Duty.
Gears.
I was going to say Gears as well.
Yeah. Gears, Halo, then Battlefield, then COD. COD is just so popular that even when it's in its bad times, it still gets players. Battlefield, it could be good for a bit. We don't know. I mean, Battlefield's kind of a bit of an outlier there, but Gears and Halo, there's not a lot of fervor around as much anymore.
I do feel Halo and Battlefield can be interchangeable.
Yeah, I would say at this moment, though, Battlefield's in a lot better of a place than Halo.
Yeah, there's actually excitement for Battlefield, whereas there's only the Cope bros are excited.
I mean, there's
for
more
Halo.
excitement for Battlefield 6 than there is for Black Ops 7, but I'm not going to put Battlefield above COD just because COD is a different beast, man. That's kind of like the fucking national treasury of fucking video game franchises. If that shit starts to really suffer, all gaming is really worried, There's a problem with all gaming, not just COD, right? Even in their shit state, they can still sell crap tons of units.
What about you, John?
Sorry, what was the initial premise of this? Out of the 4 games,
Which one's most fucked or down bad? Was my words.
Halo, honestly.
Really? More than I don't know, Gears.
More than Gears?
Gears. I can say I have a million things I can say about 343 games. None of those games made their trilogy, the previous trilogy, as redundant as Gears 4 and Gears 5 did.
I never played them, so yeah. I mean, you know more than me. Yeah. I'm tempted.
Gears 1 through 3 pretty much don't fucking matter in terms of like what they did with the storyline with that.
Really?
Well, and also we have Gears E-Day coming up, but we don't know if that's going to be good. And then we had Gears.
Yeah, but now we're
Reloaded,
starting to
which
see
was a
so
shit
much
show.
red flag. Yeah, fucking Reloaded was a shit show. We're seeing a lot, and I hate to admit it, but the more we hear about E-Day, the more I'm like, I don't fucking know about it.
And there is still a player base for Halo Infinite's multiplayer. Like there are still people playing it.
It does have MCC as well.
Yeah, so I think just by default, Halo is better than Gears. Gears is that's rough. Yeah,
I think E-Day I am intrigued about. I've been playing Reloaded recently. I think they could have taken the opportunity since they're remastering it to improve the AI. That's like my big gripe with it so far. Is just the AI sucks in that game. But I'm enjoying it enough. But just with Halo, it just feels like there's nothing going for it right now. Nothing. I'm just waiting for this event to see what they have. Maybe they have something, but I have no reason to be excited.
That's fair.
And if I recall, Gears 5, that's Gears 5, sorry, Gears Reloaded hardly sold on the PS5. Most people playing Gears Reloaded were already on PC or Xbox.
Probably through Game Pass. Or they got it for free because...
Yeah, but I mean, like, the whole thing was to push it onto a brand new platform. Hey, PlayStation never had Gears, and it fucking flopped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and dude, Sea of Thieves did well on PlayStation, for fuck's sake.
Forza fucking
Microsoft
took
Flight
over.
Simulator.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Basically, everything that Microsoft has put has been a success except for Gears,
Oh, dude,
which is a concern.
PlayStation people, if they do reboot it to a shit version, that's the only Halo PlayStation people are gonna know. Because that's be honest, that Unreal 5 one
you know
is
what?
going to PlayStation.
Yeah.
Even if that game has as much baggage as Gears Reloaded did when it was coming out, because there was a lot of baggage the couple weeks before it came out, I still think a Halo game would do better than a Gears game. Everyone knows Master Chief. Master Chief's like fucking Mario, right? So whereas like with Gears, yes, it's iconic, but not to that level. And so by de facto, it would just do better. And that's why I think Gears is in a real bit of a problem. They can't lean off of, their character being so iconic that that's what people think of when they think of video games. Is like Master Chief is one of those characters. COD and Battlefield don't have that either, but because I don't think people look at they're like, oh, what are your favorite video game characters? And the first one that comes up is Price. There are some people who would, but it's gonna be like more like Mario, Master Chief, that type shit.
Yeah.
So Halo has an advantage there.
Mm-hmm.
Gears of War Reloaded never broke 5,000 players on Steam. And it never went above a mixed review.
Yeah, it's rough.
Gears of War, I think, is by far actually the most fucking cooked of all these IPs. They have really ran. Oh man, you want to talk about just ending a trilogy? Even Judgment was fucking shit. I have my issues with Halo Reach. I think, well, canonically, it makes absolutely no fucking sense. But you compare Reach to Judgment.
Like, I have an insulated vision of Gears of War because I never played beyond the third game. I only played the first three. So I have no idea what to expect from 4, 5, Judgment, any of these.
And then with Battlefield, though, I still think if this Battlefield does end up being and that's a big if this is 2042 bad, franchise is done.
I also think of the next main Halo game though as well. Like without it being a remake, I think if the next one flops, especially after making Halo Studios, there's only so many times you can rebrand your name, get more studios, bring them more in. I think the next main Halo game, but it's not a whatever, if that one ends up being dog shit, I could see Halo being done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think Halo has a little bit more runway just because it is basically the mascot of
the mascot
Microsoft.
Strength. Yeah.
And that's the thing. So they will literally go to the ends of the earth to make sure that fucking franchise at least is alive, right?
I don't think they've been doing a good job of that, right?
Well,
recently.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying, though.
I feel like that is what Halo Studios is them going to the fucking ends of the earth. So if Halo Studio, I think that's called Halo Studio, fails, I think it might be wrapped.
I could see them licensing it out, so they go and find like some independent dev team to make a Halo game. Whereas with Gears, I don't know if they would do that. Maybe if it worked with Halo, but then again, it's dependent on them doing that with Halo, and that's why I kind of have Gears near the bottom. But Battlefield needs to be a success, at least at launch, which
Call of Duty
probably
will
be
survive until the end of fucking time.
No, Microsoft is the one putting the money into it. And I think, honestly, the fact that like 3 of these are Microsoft franchises is a little concerning, especially all the effort that Microsoft went through to be acquiring studios. And we're like, what are these studios actually doing? We got Activision's same old. Blizzard is same old. The stuff that they do in-house isn't very good. And Bethesda, the best Bethesda game that we got in a while was one that did that licensing technique where they go get another studio to develop it and then they publish it. even with Doom: The Dark Age, that's what they do with ID. So yeah, I think that's kind of a concerning thing there. Now that I think about it, what the fuck, Microsoft, right?
I was just looking at the chat to see what they're saying, and this is how you know. Where's the new Halo game? We totally weren't talking about it for about fucking 15 minutes straight. That just
don't be shitting on my boy Boss Hog, dude. Come on.
Leave Boss Hog alone. He's fucked in the
Leave him
head.
alone. He's having a tough day, guys. Come on.
That's
let him be.
Oh,
Let him be,
geez.
goddamn.
I'm a bit iffy on Steam charts because on so many platforms. Well, to give you an idea, they reckon 259,000 on PlayStation. And remember, at the same time, they put out that post saying we have 1 million players. So that means what? 741,000 are spread across PC and Xbox. So they fucking lost. I was busy, cunt. No, you fucking not. I tell you what you are, you fucking cuck.
Bob's all too busy to listen to your Halo shit.
Yeah, you little shit. You little
Boss Hog's
shit.
wheeling and dealing, dude. Come on. You're just a bitch ass hoe.
Nah, he gives shitty rim jobs. I'm like, Shocker.
He's had enough, cunt.
Shocker got that tongue action. And then we have extra dub with the $1.99. It's for you, Moz.
Nice shirt, white shirt, Sir Elton.
Yeah. How's your husband
5 words,
doing,
Moz.
Sir Elton?
5 fucking words. You completely fucked it up, man.
Listen, I'm coping on God.
Coping on COD. That's the new Elton John song, right?
She's coping on COD.
Because I'm coping on COD.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, the best thing that's come from Halo is this.
Helldivers, yeah.
To be fair, though, that's also the same as Killzone.
It's literally the
Yeah,
only
we just
fucking
need
thing
a
from
shit-
Killzone.
Dude, we just need a shit Killzone game. We're actually so back to 2014.
Hey, you know, here's something for Halo. Helldivers. That was received well, the ODST thing.
Yeah, that's what he just fucking said.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy work, Craig.
That's Battlefield copium. Well,
That's
bro. We're all fucked.
My
man.
brain's leaking. I need help.
We're
Guys,
fucked,
once we hit the
man.
1 minute 30 mark, my brain stops working. It turns to goo.
We're actually
Speaking of goo.
fucked. This is what happens when every first-person shooter game at least is
Like,
fucking.
This is what happens when we get
wild.
brought back to 2013, bro. It just fucks with
This
you.
is actually 2013 brain roll. We just survived 2012.
Yeah, I had brain damage in 2013, and now I got it again.
Oh, it's time for my 12th year anniversary of fucking being retarded.
Yeah.
I love 2013. What a fucking great year to be
Moz,
alive.
that poster just really stands out, man, because it's the only fucking thing.
You know what?
What's up, Moz?
Suck my dick.
All right, that's fucking mean. All right, here we go. Dreadcore Locked Unit, a first-person psychological horror game focused on exploration, puzzle solving, and environmental storytelling. Discover the tragic story of Unit 199, where fragmented consciousness still haunts the place. Ooh, sounds spooky.
Dude, Silent Hill F's going crazy.
Some crazy work.
In here, you'll never be alone.
Okay, this is actually kind of cool. This is very system shocky.
Yeah, bit of that, yeah. I think I would rather play that than Silent Hill F.
I think we all.
creepy and freaky. All right. Well, I think it's time to start wrapping this bitch up. Oh, hey, John, thanks for joining us. I know you only come on because you want to have sex with me because my charm is irresistible. But
That's true.
Yeah, sorry about that, John.
We got bored out from the Saudis. We got to cut out the gay shit.
Yeah, and also he gets a little randy after an hour 40. He just gets a little too horny.
Understandable.
Yeah, we bought him like a stuffed bear, and he keeps humping it. He tore out a hole in the ass and fucks it.
Wait, do you think on Friday streams I should start wearing a Burger King crown?
If you want to steal Nasmir's gimmick, then yeah. Well, he's not using it right now, so yeah.
That's not Nasmir's gimmick.
It is. No. Here's the thing: we can have a king versus king match.
No,
the winner gets molested.
We don't want
That's not Nasma's thing. No, Nasma was inspired. Let's just say that
he got inspiration from the original OG.
If you steal something, it's yours. That's how it works.
I'm gonna kidnap you. Anyway, John, thank you very much for joining me. To appreciate you coming on, man. We love having you on. You've been coming on pretty regularly as well. I think it's safe to call you a regular.
Sure.
Yeah, you're a regular hole.
You're a regular coke, dude.
We're special guest John Graham.
Oh yeah. Anyway, John, what do you got coming up? When's your next Resident Evil stream? And you got some shit scripting or what?
Fridays and Saturdays, and I'm doing Resident Evil. I don't know about all the games, but through October, where I'm going to be playing Resident Evil and then maybe some other horror games, or maybe just Resident Evil. We'll see. And I'm working on an RB and the Chief Halloween special as well. So I'm writing that. So I'm like
spooky.
90% done the script for that. So
will RB do the Monster Mash? Got tune in, chat. Find out.
Maybe.
Oh, jeez. Now I believe us three are going to be doing Borderlands in a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And me and Moz, we're going to do a fucking long stream. We're going to push to finish it. But do either of you two have something else to share before we have a good outro?
Tomorrow, Pindown will be watching Dynamite for the 6-year anniversary special, which is half an hour longer than the already 2 fucking long episodes of Dynamite. We get to see lots of things, like people almost break their necks on accident. So if you enjoy that, come watch Pindown. Trey is black.
Don't tell them that part. What about you, Moz?
Make sure you subscribe to my channel. We're going to be doing a lot of shit. There's a couple of demos that I want to try out. New PC, so I can actually have more than one game downloaded now. So, yeah, it's a lot of cool shit going on. We actually got too many fucking games coming out, bro. Fucking Dark Light Survivors demo just came out. I want to play the fuck out of that. The fucking Zombies beta is coming out this fucking Friday or some shit.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, there's a fucking shit ton, bro, and it's never ending. It's actually never fucking ending, and it's gonna be good. We're actually so back. I have a poster. We're actually so back.
Oh jeez! All right, motherfuckers, have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Grunking on Dogs. All right, let's give you the outro. Take care, motherfuckers. Bye.
See you later.
Oh, God.
You're doing 20 years in the
1080 in progress. Block off the bridge.
Wanna die a superstar. I wanna call like Christine. I wanna ride.
Oh, shit. Oh!
Officer Dick, what's your status? Do you still have visual?
That fucking piece of shit got away.
Now time to get that gabagool.
James Dean, I wanna die a superstar. I wanna ride like Christine. I wanna drive the devil's car.
Damn, T, you got away from the pigs and you beat my time. That's fucking badass. Here's your gabagool.
Thanks, Johnny. You should have seen that prick's face when I hit the gas.
T, you're never gonna believe who helped me beat up those scooter kids.
Stealing another man's gabagool is not cool.
Whoa, Mike V. I knew you were a Jersey local, but...
What's up, Tony? Just out skating? Cool. Me too. I was just in the middle of showing Chris this new trick. Why don't you try it out? Get your special meter full and hit up a flamingo.
Don't fuck it up, T.
Mike, are you going to the skateboard demo today?
Unfortunately not. I need to get ready for a concert tonight with my band. You should stop by if you're not busy.
Speaking of the demo, are you ready to go yet? I feel like I've been waiting 3 months.
Let's go. I'll find the rest of the guys.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Musk is in town. Why the fuck didn't you tell me this earlier?
What do you hear? What do you say?
Wait a minute, where the fuck is Krish?
Why you chillin' for the summer, homie?
Yo, someone just stole my whip.
Like taking candy from a fucking baby.
With my kids, I'm fading all in. Can I play a spin this double live? Before she shake me with a butter knife.
I'll see Lufisk burn. Lufisk ruin.